Mike here from 28 Fish, and today we're going to figure out how the hell to fillet a bluegill. Look at that. Okay, after doing a little bit of research, it looks like filleting bluegill is much like a perch. They have a little bit different body structure, but if you follow the same guidelines, you'll be okay. I never measured these, but they're probably 7 inches, maybe 6.5, something like that. Okay, so I think like perch, I'm going to start by flipping up the pectoral fin and cutting in just behind the gill. Wow, look at that nice white meat. Unbelievable. Okay, then we're going to follow the backbone. Some guys go like this with a knife. I don't think that's a real safe way to do it. You can feel the backbone with the knife tip here. Once you get to the end of the dorsal fin, then you're going to want to go through the bottom. Again, kind of following the backbone and bring it to the tail. I don't think I'll slice quite through there yet. I'm going to use, again, the backbone to follow to the ribs. I'm going to cut through the ribs in this one here and go there. It's like a perch. And we don't really know what there is for belly meat on these guys, but doesn't seem to be too much. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we didn't really lose any meat here. There's right down to the bones. I'll just get the knife blade down to the skin, and then just work the knife back and forth to remove the skin from the meat. It's like so many other fish. There. Okay, now there's no Y bones in these guys, so this back strap, so to speak, the loin is good to go. Just have to get underneath the ribs here. Ribs are actually quite flat and really pronounced, so it's quite easy to follow them. There. Okay, so there we go. One little fillet. Pretty clairvoyant meat, or translucent meat, looks quite nice. There's one other way that I found out here that you can keep a little bit more meat together to get more of a fillet like that. So same kind of thing, you want to start by going behind the fin. So cool, yeah, a little extension of their gill plate. I wonder what that's actually for, but that's where that bluegill comes into play. Anyway, start at that angle, cut, and down below the bottom fins. And again, you're going to start along the backbone. Stop at the tail. Instead of going through the ribs, what you're going to do this time, this is where it differs, is you're going to go over top of the ribs. This is where you're going to want to keep a little bit more carefully along those front rib bones. We got off the water in the right time. It's pretty windy out there now, gusting past 50k. Anyway, we're going to keep working this knife here. Up and over the ribs. One thing you're going to want to be careful of is when you're done getting over top of the ribs, you don't want to push the knife too far because you'll lose this chunk of meat here at the bottom of the fillet. There, so now we've cleared the ribs. There really isn't much against the bottom of the belly ribs, but this way you're going to have one bigger fillet. This will help us because we're going to try a couple different types of preparations of the fish, so I guess this way we'll know which one's which. There. So you see now it's one big piece. And all that's left is to take the skin off just like the other ones. So you prepared the bluegill here. Christy, tell us how you did it.
Just really simple. I browned some butter and oil in a pan and dusted it with, I don't know the brand of it, but it's a garlic butter flavored
Fish crisp?
fish crisp.
Yeah, a local guy suggested that we just do butter and salt and pepper, so we try to keep it real simple. Okay, well, why don't you do the honors?
How you will.
How is it?
It's really good. It's
No, I
mild.
wanna see how you will. Bonus.
Yeah,
Bonus
it's like,
marshmallow.
That garlic
sweet.
is good.
I got a
yeah,
bonus
it's a little bit sweet
marshmallow.
like perch. Well, I'd recommend it. Even it's been like a super hot summer. The water's really low, the weeds really high. It was super windy. It was hard to get onto them, but we did. And yeah, they're definitely worth eating. And especially most fish at this time of the season is pretty gross, but this is really tasty.
Yeah, no fishy taste at all.
So, you know, with no limit. I mean, fish responsibly, but take a bunch home. I could imagine how good they'd be in the wintertime.
Yeah.
Right on. Okay. Well, 28 fish. We're spilling over the borders. Thanks for watching.